on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 22 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to go over the best free 94 overall playoff card to choose from House Rules, which is out right now. We'll go over how to get that card and all of the cards that are in that pack, the best ones to choose. Now, if you guys enjoy this video, if you like it, do me a favor. Make sure you go ahead and click that thumbs up. Shows a lot of support on the channel, helps the videos get noticed, and also if you're brand new here because you were searching around YouTube for Mod 22 content, or maybe this video was recommended to you, I also need you to click that subscribe button, turn that notification bell on as well, so you guys are alerted when we drop additional videos. Now, before we get into the best free 94 overall card to pick, I do want to let you guys know, make sure you go check out my second channel as well. Earlier today, we did upload a video going over the best options, how to get 80,000 coins for free from the divisional round predictor sets in Mod 22. On that second channel, we also upload card reviews now, so if you guys are wondering what cards are good or a certain review on a new card, you can find it over there. We're going to link the second channel down below in the comment section as a pinned comment, so go check it out. We'll be dropping a Josh Allen, the new playoff card that just came out today, a review on him probably tomorrow morning. We just dropped a Joe Burrow one yesterday, so again, go check it out. All right, let's talk about these free cards. So we got a brand new House Rules today. Now, the House Rules is the same exact as last week, right? It's going to be college overtime, very, very quick game experiences. Probably the best, the most fun type of House Rules we've had all year. This is like the 4th or 5th time that we've gotten it. If you go over to missions and go down to House Rules, I want you to look at this screen real quick because it does say that the event will refresh on 121. That was today, okay? It also says win House Rules matches to earn a 93 overall NCAT. You can ignore that, but it does say this mission resets every week until 2/4. So I believe that next Friday we're going to get another new House Rules. That House Rules, I don't know if it'll be college overtime again or something else, but that one will likely reward another free 94 overall playoff card. And we're going to take a look at the updated version of this free pack that you can earn, because some of the cards that will be in this pack came out last week. We'll explain in a moment, but if you go to House Rules under missions, you'll see the rewards here. You need 25 wins to get this free fantasy pack. So 5, 10, 15, and 20 wins, you're going to get some coin amounts. Not really too much to get excited about, but at 25 wins, 94 overall NCAT Playoff Hero Fantasy Pack. Unfortunately, there is no offline mode or single player or solo mode to get this pack for free. You have to play online, but it's House Rules usually, and I don't mean to disrespect anybody, the competition isn't as strong as it's going to be during like head-to-head seasons or weekend league, obviously. So I think no matter what skill level you're at, all of you guys can get 25 wins, and it usually shouldn't take too long. You have an entire week to do so. I think 25 wins for this game mode, which is really quick, is pretty fair to get this pack unlocked. Now, within this pack, it's going to contain 10 different options. 4 of the 10 cards in this pack are brand new. They just came out today, and that's why we're making this update video. The other 6 are the 6 cards that came out last week. They are also in this pack. Now, you could have earned one of those first original 6 from last week's House Rules. If there was a second out of those 6 that you guys wanted, you can get it out of this pack. Or if you want one of the new 4 cards, they are in this pack as well. Now, down below in the comment section, we are going to link a video where we break down all 6 of the cards that came out last Friday. We're going to do a little bit of a refresher in this video, and I want to go over 4 of the 6 cards from last week's pack that I still think are good options. We won't spend a ton of time on them. If you want a deeper, longer breakdown on them, go check out last week's videos. The first one is going to be left tackle Taylor Lewan. I think this is a really good option. I'll say it time and time again. These types of free packs, fantasy packs from solos, House Rules, great ways to build your offense and defensive line. And with this card, he's one of the better left tackles in the game. If you need a left tackle badly, you really need to upgrade that. If you have a card that's in the low 90s or high 80s, you need to pick this Lewan. 93 strength, 94 awareness. He's got 94 pass block and 91 run block. Just super well balanced, 309 pounds, 6'7". He's going to get the job done at left tackle. Now, the second of 4 cards from last week, we're going to go over Jared Cook. This is a card I actually took on my No Money Spent squad. He's a tight end that's 6'5", so height on a tight end is always very well appreciated by us MUT players. 92 speed, one of the faster tight ends in the game. He's got 92 catch, 92 catch in traffic, two things that are very, very important for a tight end. And then also the mid route running is the most important route running on a tight end. It's 92, which is really good. The only thing he lacks, in my opinion, is the run block at 74. But if you're a pass-first offense, go pick up this Jared Cook. Card number 3 is going to be Stephon Gilmore. I wasn't too excited about this card at first, but the more I look at it, and keep in mind it's a free option, right? It's not going to be a top-tier cornerback, but he's probably top 15 in the game. 93 speed, 6'1", good combination there. The elite, the best of the best corners in the game right now have 95 speed, so you're going to need some strategy items. You might have to power him up if you're rocking a Patriots or Panthers team chem. That's going to help out as well. 93 speed, 94 man coverage, 90 zone, 94 press, 91 agility. Just all around a good card. The only thing that I really dislike about it, and it's not terrible, is that 93 speed. So you're going to want to boost him up with strategy items and theme teams. And I hesitated to put the 4th option in here from last week's cards and last week's video with this Marquise Brown, because he's just really fast, right? He's only 5'9", deep route running at 94. There's nothing else good about this card except for the deep route running and the speed. So if you need like a kick returner, punt returner, this guy is going to have you set for a while. If you want somebody that you can just throw streaks to and burn people, he's going to be a good option, but 88 catch is really low. His route running, like I said, aside from deep, just isn't good, but 95 speed is tied with the fastest wide receivers in the game, so we got to mention him. Now on to the new cards, and it's only right to go to another wide receiver here in Mike Evans. When I initially looked at this card, again, kind of like Gilmore, I saw the 93 speed and I instantly said no, but this is a pretty good card, and I think it's because he's 6'5". I mean, he's tall, right? The majority of the best receivers in the game are at 95 speed, and 93 isn't that far behind. So you add that in with the 6'5". He has 93 deep route running, 90 mid route running, 89 short route running is not good, but out of all of the route runnings in the game, short is the least important for tight ends and wide receivers, in my opinion. He is also a physical wide receiver archetype, which is probably the least desirable archetype in the game. The only really good ability he can get for cheap is going to be red zone threat, which is pretty OP, honestly. So if you are going to rock an ability on this card, you can go with red zone threat for 1 AP. It's not a terrible card. He's a tall, semi-fast wide receiver with good deep route running and pretty good catch in traffic. So if you desperately need a wideout, you can certainly pick up this card. If you had to compare him versus Marquise Brown, even though Marquise Brown is faster, I think this is just the better, well-rounded card to go from at the wide receiver position. Now, Deebo Samuel, he gets a halfback card, which is a pretty intriguing card. You may be wondering, and you also might notice here, he does have a power-up symbol on this card, so there was a newly released Deebo Samuel halfback power-up that was released today in-game as well, so you can power this card up. He is a receiving back archetype. Originally, I think they had him as an elusive back, and they changed it, and that's really good. That receiving back archetype means he can get backfield master for only one ability point, which means he's going to have improved route running, improved catching, and also you can send him on 4 additional routes like tight end, not tight end, but angle routes are really good if you're struggling against man coverage. It's really a must-have ability if you like to pass the ball. And if you like to pass the ball, this card's for you. 94 speed. All of the top tier running backs in the game have 95, but 94 is right there. 87 catch. They actually nerfed his catch when they changed the archetype. 87 catch is still extremely good for a halfback. The break tackle is not good. The trucking is not good, but I think this is more of a passer's card. So I would like it a lot. I don't run the ball a ton. I still think he's going to be good in the run game. With the carry being low at 86, you might want to put conservative on. One thing you can't see on this screenshot, but he does have 89 spin, which means he meets that spin threshold, which means he gets the good spin animation. So that's going to help you get past defenders. But pretty straightforward here, guys. If you like to pass the ball a lot, this is a really, really good running back to have, just a good combination. And I mean, he's naturally a wide receiver, right? So it's just going to come natural for him. Now, on to the third of 4 new cards, Germaine Pratt. Normally, when I look at middle linebackers, I just say, nope, not going to do it. And I know this might sound crazy, but if you're trying to boost your overall and just strictly for overall purposes, go ahead and pick up this card. And the reason I say that is because you have two middle linebackers that affect your overall on your MUT squad. And if you're a nerd like me who just wants to see a higher number in that upper right part of your screen, we'll pick up this Germaine Pratt. But he's not that bad, right? He's 6'2", 92 speed. Luke Kuechly has like 3 middle linebacker cards, 2 of them with 93 speed and 1 with 95 speed. There's a Jayon Brown with 93 speed. And then there's just Germaine, I almost called him Jermaine Dupri, Germaine Pratt with Junior Seau, Jonathan Vilma, that all have 92 speed. So compared to all middle linebackers, he's pretty fast. He's got 91 hit power, which is good. 85 block shed, I wish was a little bit higher. 94 tackle is really good. 96 acceleration is great. His zone is kind of low at 84, but 6'2" with 92 speed, and he's a field general archetype, which means he can get lurker for 1 ability point. He's not a bad user option. And again, if you want to fill that middle linebacker 2 spot up and you want to increase that overall, he's a good pick just alone for that. And I think he might be one of my cards that I picked from completing the Josh Allen set. Before we move on, that's another thing. You guys can get one of these cards for free from House Rules, but also if you complete one of the champion sets like Josh Allen, you get 3 of these cards, 3 out of the 10 cards back from the pack, and their NCAT, of course. But you can also use this video to pick the best 3 available there for you guys. And the 4th one, I ain't going to spend too much time on it because it's just pretty much an awful card. Markus Golden, I compared all of the right outside linebackers in the game, and I know he's a power rusher archetype, but I sorted all right outside linebackers by speed on MUT.gg, and I had to go to the 4th page to get to guys with the 85 speed. So he's extremely slow. And again, I know you're saying, but Pop, he's a power rusher archetype. He gives you power moves at 96, which is extremely high, don't get me wrong, but they could have at least given him block shed in the 90s. He only has one of the 3 major attributes for a running, a pass rusher, a run stuffer at 90 or above, and that's the power move. Finesse move is 80, barely 80, right? And then block shed's 88 with the power up. You're going to get it to 89, but that's still not good enough to get him in the 90s. I just don't see any strengths in this card at all, unless you're rocking a theme team and you need them for that purpose alone. So at the end of the day, I think we got some new additions. Originally, I didn't think they were that great. I still think Taylor Lewan's one of the best choices. Stephon Gilmore is really, really good out there. And as far as the wide receivers go, pick Mike Evans over Marquise Brown if you need one. If you need help at the middle linebacker position, Germaine Pratt is really good. And if you like to pass the ball a lot, Deebo Samuel is your guy. Let me know who you guys are picking in this free fantasy pack down below in the comments section. Thank you so much for tuning in again. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.